Hi my ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Fearful Coloring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time you're joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you're subscribed and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now my ninjas, of course you guys know, as you can see the location, these curtains are absolutely beautiful. That is Drapier luxury curtains and blinds. Absolutely amazing. Okay, if you want any curtains at all, contact them. I'm sure that their numbers will be somewhere here. They specialize with like luxury curtains, you know, your wave curtains, your blinds, you know, all that good stuff. You can get your remote control. Listen, they're very good, very good. And again, I do want to say that look at this quality Shbobo Mupandi Studios. The cameras are absolutely amazing. So yeah, if you want to start your own channel, you want to start a podcast, you just want anything videography, contact us and we will definitely help you. Now managers, today I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something that I might get a little bit attacked, but that's fine. That is fine because I'm gonna go ahead and just talk my mind and say my opinion. Mihlali ruined her whole entire brand by dating people's husbands, or by allegedly running around with people's husbands. Like Mihlali, it has been such a sad sight to actually see. There are people that think that I hate Mihlali, and that's fine if honestly that's how you think, but I truly genuinely don't hate Mihlali. I think there's something that some of you guys actually do forget. When I started my YouTube career, right, and I was actually asking people, sorry for that. So when I started my YouTube career, guys, I didn't know anything about YouTube, but I do remember that there were people that were in the space that I did actually DM, and none of them, when I say DM, I'm talking about I got their email address because that was what was like popular then, and send them emails, and of everyone, Mihlali was the only one that responded to me. The only one, and she gave me some solid advice, you know, and I'll forever be grateful for that. I was, however, shocked when I think it was year 2018 when Mihlali came out and she was actually saying it in her stories, and someone was talking about how they were dating someone's husband, and she said as long as it makes you happy, something to those lines. I remember because I've made a video about it, and it was back then, I think it was 2018 or 2019, I think 2019. So of course when I spoke about that, I was like, nah, that can't be. Now that was the time that there was a man whose name is allegedly James. I don't know if his name is the truth or not, but there were people that were saying that this man's name was James. Allegedly he's a Zimbabwean, and she was in Dubai the time that she was with Babalwa, right? Not with Babalwa because they refused that they were together there, right? Because there were people that were saying that she's there with a man, and people were saying this is a married man, what, and of course they were refusing and stuff, but someone in her camp or someone that was in the boat actually betrayed her, because there's a picture that was actually taken and it was of her with that man. Now that was when Mihlali blocked me when I reported that story, you understand. Now of course it was quite strange. Again, the allegations of the men being married, they were not really strong then. I just hear now that the man is married now. I don't know if it's a matter of he was married at that time. Sorry, you're the flu, guys. If the man was married at that time or he got married later, but there are people now that are saying that that guy was married even at that time that Mihlali was celebrating her birthday in Dubai. Okay, now fast forward, it was another girl that came out, which again, that one backup papa, because a boyfriend is not a husband. I think that the worst thing that was actually her career killer for me was when she started boldly dating Leeroy, a married man. Mind you, right before that scandal was exposed, she was actually talking about how, you know, a married man can leave his wife for you, a side chick. And she was doing that video with Miss XO. I know that now she has rebranded, but not for me. I think I'll forever just call her Miss XO because, you know, that's, I don't know. But anyway, at the time, she was Miss XO, and they were basically sitting discussing dating married men, and it was fun for them, you know. It was something that was proudly discussed. If you went to the comment section, you'd actually see how much this life is glorified. You know, there were people. Oh, I remember the time that allegations came out to say that Leeroy's Ndamase engaged Mihlali. Oh, you did not see the side chicks association celebrating. Hey, he can never marry you. Hey, he can never. Let me tell you, the influence of dating married men was on its ultimate high at that point, in my personal opinion. The things that we were seeing on social media, whenever anyone is in anything, even in the comment section, but here married men, but look at Mihlali and Leeroy, they are living their happy life. You can't live a happy life with with a married man. Look at Mihlali. Like, it was almost as if she was being put as a blueprint, which is why I was like, I cannot wait for this relationship to fall. I really wanted it to break, but the way that it broke, I did not think it would actually break to the level that it was. When I tell you guys that substances that cannot be mentioned were mentioned, you know, bruises and face marks, 75 missed calls, drama knives and everything. Let me tell you something, that was the ultimate, like, oh man, oh, the humiliation of her now even having to come out to say that she was busy paying when his cars were declining on vacation and everything. You know, it happened in a way that I do feel like it did shut down the noise, and I was happy about that. I was not happy about, obviously, the fact that, you know, she had to go through domestic violence from what she alleged, which the man claimed that, you know, he had to defend himself because apparently girl was here. And we all know Mihlali. Whether you want to claim whatever, she's violent. She's a violent babe. So when he said that, I believed him based off of the past that I know of her throwing phones and, you know, stuff like that. So the allegations, those were just allegations, obviously. But for me, I just feel that she really tarnished her brand, and it is so sad to watch. You know, it is such a sad thing to watch. So the reason why I'm even saying all this is because she recently opened a store, in Sentin, and the store's name is called Treasury by Mihlali Ndamase. Salty and Mas said, congratulations to Mihlali. She opened a very nice boutique at Marg in Sentin. The store name is called Treasury by Mihlali Ndamase, and dresses look amazing. Now cut that parasite Bobby off. Okay, now I did not know that Mihlali was actually opening a store, because again, as I'm saying, she blocked me that time when I reported about the Dubai thingy. But I do follow her with my fake account, but I'm not forever logged into my fake account, so I usually just see things like maybe after a few days. If I just choose to go that side to check something, of course I will find her. So maybe she was posting in stories, because I had no clue at all. I was actually just shocked because my phone actually said Mihlali was live, and I was like, a notification. I just clicked on it, I went there, and that was when she was actually showing her store. So I did actually see that live. And number one, I was like, wait, I went to Twitter and it wasn't trending. And I was like, okay, I'm not under, I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. And I was like, okay, you know what, because remember, this was like day before yesterday night when I saw the live. I was like, let me wait the whole day yesterday. I'm sure this will trend. I mean, this is Mihlali Ndamase we're talking about. And it didn't. I didn't see the trend. If it trended, it means it didn't make it to the top bar where when you open the trending, the names would be there. If it happened, I just didn't see it, but I really honestly did check. But that was when I actually went and just searched the name, you know, and when I searched Mihlali, I did see that there were a few people that were actually talking about it, but when I went into the comments, it was just such a sad sight to actually see. And in all honesty, I can't even blame the people that are saying this stuff that they are actually saying. So let me go ahead and read you guys, like, you know, this thread, and this is from Welcome to the Breakup, who retweeted what Salty's Ndamase said, and he said she probably struck a deal with someone's husband to help him clean his money whilst he pays for her SARS debt. Now, under there, somebody said, Waloya, Mihlali works hard in cause. She said, mind you, her own business, Malaika, tanked, and it's an online service. What makes you think she can manage an actual location? This store is a front for crime, and it's okay to admit that these girls can't do anything besides open their legs. Okay. Somebody said, I wish you guys could just respect her hustle. Someone said, her hustle is sleeping with other women's husband. Even if you paid me, I wouldn't respect your wish. Many people were actually, like, you know, just talking about all this stuff, you know, and it really honestly is something that is such a sad thing. You can go to Twitter and just actually search, you know. I remember there was a time when Mihlali would just post a picture sitting. I remember there was a time that she posted a picture and she was sitting. The view was the ocean and the place was like this. If you guys have been on the internet for a long time, you would see it was like this, and she was sitting here and she was just in a bikini. I think it was like cheetah print almost, you know, it was like black gold, something like that. And Mihlali trended for days just for that one picture. Her beauty was trending, her work was trending. Mihlali would trend on a random day just because she smiled. She commanded the internet. The power that Mihlali had. A lot of you guys may not know this because you were not on social media. When social media is your job, like, I got to a point where I was talking about Mihlali almost every day because Mihlali was trending almost every day. I am a entertainment blogger. I talk about trending topics, so there was no way that you are a blogger and you're not talking about Mihlali, really, because almost on a daily basis Mihlali was trending for one thing or another, and it was good. She would make a YouTube video and just make a face and Mihlali would trend. Mihlali was that girl that mothers wanted their daughters to be like. Men just wanted to be with her. I'm not saying everyone, but I'm giving you guys an idea. Mihlali was that girl. And I know that a lot of guys will say, she's still that girl. She is still that girl, but not like how she was. I don't know how to say it. And if you're gonna disagree with me even, sorry, you can even go to a YouTube channel. Those are not Mihlali views. After the whole scandal that she actually had with Leeroy, publicly dating a married man, even going to a point where you post his wife on your YouTube channel after you've humiliated her and everything, I don't think that she understands the amount of dent that actually did for her career. I can't remember when last Mihlali was trending and she was associated with a man, and that man was not a married man, except for this time that they were saying that, you know, there was that guy. I think that guy is a footballer or something. Okay, I don't know about him, but I remember there was a time where there were pictures that came out and people were alleging that that was Mihlali. If you look at it, it looks like her. You know, it was kind of in the dark, and they were alleging that, you know, that was a married man whose wife apparently, I don't know, was away and then she went to the house or something. Like, oh, there's so many stories that go out there. If you just search Mihlali and married men, you will see so much that actually comes out. So to move from being that girl that would just sit and trend and do a face and trend to opening such a huge store, and what people are saying is that it's probably someone's husband that opened it for her. She says that she's been working on this for 2 years, and let me tell you something, that store does not look cheap. Like, it looks like, that's me, millions were poured into that, like down to the design of everything, down to the color. Like it's like a marble feel and look, and that's like the expensive, luxurious look. If you look at the garments that are there, like, guys, that Mihlali's boutique, I don't know if it's a boutique, or should I say boutique or a store, it looks more beautiful than majority of the boutiques that I know. I don't know really how she can ever clean her image. I really truly don't know how, because not so long ago they said that she was fighting, she hit someone with a bottle. Allegations came out saying that it was a hookup gone wrong. The man had paid however much he was supposed to pay. Now she changed her mind or something, allegedly, and then that man also is allegedly a married man. It's bad. It's bad. It really breaks my heart, because you know, Mihlali is so talented. If there's one talent about Mihlali that we can all not lie about, Mihlali has an eye for fashion. Mihlali has an eye for fashion. You know, if maybe they were like, okay, here's Mihlali, what would you say, Mihlali, maybe do this, right? I feel like, especially because she even has a boutique now, she definitely went the right direction, because the girl knows style, she knows fashion, she can sell it. But I think she could have, or she could add a service wherein she becomes a personal stylist to these high-end people, because of course her prices better not be cheap. She brings style, luxury and everything. She's got an eye for those luxury pieces, and she could perhaps maybe dress these people. But you know what is the problem? Majority of these women that care too much about getting dressed and, you know, looking all this, like having a stylist that is like, not just a stylist, because I know anybody can have a stylist, but I don't like a fashion guru next to you that is gonna make sure that forever there's. It's mostly those women that are married to those very successful men who have the time in the world, you know, to just look pretty. Hi, Mihlali, I'm about to go to Greece with my husband. I want to get, you know, 6 outfits. I need you to come to the house, you know, bring me 6 outfits that you can get. And she goes out there, she gets pieces for them, she does this, she's that. She's charging for the sale of the pieces, because obviously that are for her boutique, and then also she's charging for her time, and of course, you know, her knowledge and her style. But the problem is that even if she was to open that, majority of these women that are married to rich men, I doubt they would ever want Mihlali to work with them. And before I even said it, you knew, right? Because they wouldn't trust her next to their husbands. Do you see how that rubbish is? No, like, in all honesty, I don't know how Mihlali can actually rebrand. And I know that there's that thing where it's like, I don't care what they think, I don't care what, but it's clearly affecting everything that is about her. It really is affecting everything that is about her. Her actually dating a married man has lost her so much more. And I hope, Uri, there are some of you guys that will be out there that are actually learning and actually looking at this whole thing. Because imagine if somebody as big as Mihlali tanked this big. What about you? What about you? There are so many campaigns that I feel like, not even to say campaigns, but there are so many things that I feel like Mihlali shut the door for herself because of she was dating a married man who later came out and actually said that she was on substances that cannot be mentioned. So any anti-substance project, I doubt that they will be calling her. So any women empowerment event, I'm telling you, that one would actually trend. If Mihlali was standing there talking about women loving each other because of the married man. And I think it's just so sad, Shem, because all that for what? The relationship ended up not even working. Because let me tell you something, a married man is always the problem if he's the one cheating. It's not that, oh, you know, his wife is just this. He's the problem. such a sad sight to actually see, because I know for a fact if it was back then, this would have trended the moment she announced. Even now, a day later, it would still be trending. And that is if you still remember who the Mihlali Ndamase is or was at that time. But anyway, I would like to say congratulations on your new store. I hope that everything actually does go well. And on the live, I saw that a lot of people were asking like price range. She was just ignoring that question. She never gave anybody price range, unless if maybe she did at the time that I had exited a bit and then came back. I really do not know then, but the whole entire time that I was there, because I even screen recorded the thing, I thought I was gonna report on it, obviously. I didn't see anywhere, and people were definitely actually asking. So yeah, man, guys, stay away from married men, shame. I don't think they bring the good that you may think that they actually do. But anyway, God, comment below what you guys think. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.